Without spoiling Mission Impossible The Final Reckoning, I can confidently say it feels like the end of an era, either for the franchise or at the very least for Ethan Hunt as we know him. Now, was it a satisfying send-off or a total misfire? Well, you'll just have to join me on this ride as I break it all down in my spoiler-free review. Tom Cruise returns once again as the iconic Ethan Hunt, joined by most of the Dead Reckoning cast, though notably Vanessa Kirby is absent this time around. Fans are also in for a few surprise appearances from earlier entries in the franchise, but don't worry, I'll leave those for you to discover. And if it's been a while since you've revisited the previous films, you're in luck. The Final Reckoning does a solid job of jogging your memory with flashbacks that even go as far back as the very first Mission Impossible. Mission Impossible The Final Reckoning delivers on everything you'd expect from the franchise. High-stakes action, intense set pieces, and a string of seemingly impossible missions. It also balances its fair share of emotional beats and well-timed comedic moments, which helps keep the momentum going. The cast works well together once again, often splitting into teams to take on various objectives, which becomes a reoccurring structure throughout the film. However, this is where one of my nitpicks comes in. With such a large ensemble, the film has a lot of ground to cover, and as a result, Ethan Hunt doesn't quite get the spotlight or depth we've seen in previous installments. It's understandable given the scale, but still noticeable, especially for longtime fans of the character. Another critique I have is the lack of presence from the film's villains. While it's made clear that Ethan and his team must complete their missions to stop Gabriel and the Entity, neither antagonist has the screen time or impact they had in Dead Reckoning. That earlier film did a much better job establishing the threat and urgency, laying the groundwork for why Ethan had to stop them. In The Final Reckoning, that urgency just doesn't feel as immediate or compelling. One bright spot that I have to highlight before wrapping up is the stunt work. Tom Cruise once again puts everything on the line, and the film's use of practical effects also really stands out. One particular stunt involving an extended underwater sequence is sure to challenge anyone's fear of claustrophobia or the ocean. It's tense, relentless, and a testament to Tom Cruise's commitment to pushing the physical limits on screen. I also really enjoyed the cinematography and lighting, which gave the film a polished, high-stakes energy that elevated each scene. Now, do I truly believe The Final Reckoning is the end of Mission Impossible? Honestly, I'm not sure. If Tom Cruise still has the passion and the energy to keep going as Ethan Hunt, I don't think anything is going to stop him. While The Final Reckoning doesn't quite hit the highs of Dead Reckoning, it still delivers the action, stunts, and heart that fans expect. Despite some pacing issues and underused villains, it's still a solid entry that keeps the franchise spirit alive. I'm giving Mission Impossible The Final Reckoning a 3.5 out of 5. This is Neophyte educating my fellow Neophytes one movie at a time. And don't forget to leave a like and follow for more Neophyte movie recommendations and reviews.